Hi everyone, good morning. I'm Lally, I'm Lolly, your nurse. Came from night shift. So I want to introduce myself to everyone. Well, I'm Lolly, I'm a registered nurse in the United States of America. So why watch my channel? I'm Momspoken. Well, I'm a mother of a very handsome and amazing little kiddo named Paul. He is um my source of strength and my inspiration of why I continuously pursue my nursing career here in the United States. Oh my god, she is so nicey, right? Part of that. Anyway, so I just came from night shift. She is a little bit disturbing. I'm so sorry about Google Maps. Oh, she's my friend right now. So sorry. Oh Lord. All right. Okay. Right. I know, right? I know. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder, love. So, again, a little bit disturbing. So I want to hear her too. Like, it's so boring. If it's just me, I want to have my friend Google Maps, the background. Again, so I'm coming from night shift. So I was lost. Again, the reason why my parents and my grandma and all of my relatives been saying, "Oh, what are you going to do when you're in college? When you are starting to be in a university? What is it that you want to pursue?" Just everyone's been saying, "Oh, you should go and pursue nursing because nursing will definitely set you, and you have very amazing future in America." Oh Lord, yes, and of course, like, oh, my American dream, of course. Yes. Yes, grandma. Yes, auntie. Yes, of course I'll pursue. And then, don't worry, I'll help you out and here and there, hearsay, hearsay. But thanks for the very amazing advice. But nursing, honestly, is not easy. You say, oh, guys, just go into nursing because nursing will give you a very financially stable future. Well, Lord, if you're just here in America, well, you will be, or in Australia, I guess. But in Europe, not so sure because some of my colleagues came from Europe who also came like from other parts of Europe or from UK, others who also work in. That's why I love night shift because look at that amazing car. Sorry, my ADHD and my time is an expert. Is it a Porsche? Is it, I don't know. Is it an old school luxury car? Speaking of, people here in upstate New York and in New Jersey, in New York City, well, it's summer. Officially, it's June, but at times there will be raining, thunderstorms a little bit here and there. But the weather's really good right now. Hopefully, the whole weekend would be. So, what I noticed, they usually of most on my area, on this area. Um, thing and why you'll take nursing. So again, the relatives, my mother's friends, my aunts, aunties, uncles, like, hey, go ahead, pursue nursing. You'll be so freaking rich. Oh, really? Now that's so easy to say, but never have I ever realized that nursing is the biggest traumatic experience that I consistently, even right now, it always consistently give me trauma. Because everything about nursing is always changing, especially if you work in emergency room or you work in critical critical care, intensive care, ICU, critical care area. Every single moment, most majority of your patients aren't stable. So, when I was young, when I pursued college, like, oh, I really originally I want to be a doctor. If I was privileged and able to go ahead and pursue my medicine, my pre-med course was nursing. Oh, I mean, nursing is a pre-med course. So mostly those classmates of mine that are pretty wealthy, they went and trying nursing after you graduate, and we graduate and we graduate from a good, amazing school, but it's a little bit traumatic for me because honestly, our clinical instructors are so intensely like they criticize everything. And we need to have like 80 to 85% passing score. So imagine like if you have pre-test and post-test every single day before coming to school, I don't even imagine like how I finish and graduate nursing. And that school, oh, I'm going to tell my amazing school where I came from later. So we always have pre-test and post-test. So before our need to like somehow review about the topic, it's like it's modular, but you need to write it like in a huge notebook. We always need to do research of the certain disease process and everything, the medication overall. So let's say a topic would be under medical surgical nursing. So the topic for today would like for this week for the 2 weeks would be regarding respiratory. So regarding respiratory, there will be like different kinds of disease. So there's like COPD, asthma, and everything. So you need to really prepare yourself before coming to school. So basically, you already like done some research because you need to write all of them in your huge notebook. You need to have all the topics, all information that you need to know. Because first part of the lesson, oh, look at that, another car. Another amazing summer toy car. I was I was shocked again with that very cute blue BMW someday. Pre-test. Imagine pre-test. You don't know anything. Well, you did a little research, you read about a certain topic, but how do you expect to have 80% from that? So if you will have a lot of information from the certain disease topic, you expect them to like 80% immediately. So obviously, like people will, my classmates are just like either just passing score or just a little bit of that. But that doesn't matter somehow. But it's like 70 to 80%. The worst part of it is the post. So after, let's say we start by 7:30 in the morning, and then after that we have all the discussion from our clinical instructors, then lunch, snack, and around 3:30, the first traumatic experience. And every day we need to have the post-its. And the post-its, it should be 80%. And that 80%, if you really, really need to make sure that first post this. So 80%. So that will be usually like 20 items, 20 item exam. Luckily, hopefully, we pass. So that's 80%. So your post is one. Congratulations, everyone. You got post is one. And let's say in our class, it would be like 50. It will be miraculously like half of the class, or just like 1/3 or 1/4. We got postage one. And then we have another chance again, another set of exams that posted too. So that would still be 80%. So from 20 items, it would be down to 15 items. Lord, you will only have 3 items. 3 items, get yourself wrong. 3 out of 15. For 20 items, you have like 4 mistakes. For posters two, you need to have 3 mistakes. And in other words, if you cannot pass, good Lord Jesus, you will have a 10-item test. Or some of our clinical instructors will, okay, another 15-item exam, still like 3 items to have a mistake, 3 mistakes. And that's about it, post 1, 2, and 3. And that would be 75% of passing. Look, I've been telling you, there is another toy car. Veritable BM. Summer. And again, I was distracted. So where were we? So we were like post is 3 already. And after the post is 3, so everyone, we will be like full. And post is 2. Okay, bye guys. We're like, okay, we'll see you. And we'll drink for celebration after. No, okay. We will wait for our friends who were like, oh, they're still doing post is 3. And crossing your fingers, hopefully we'll just be on post is 3. Because that's still like just a 75%. What's 4? You're like, failed. You're like, failed. Failed, failed, failed. Oh, oh, Lord. Oh, mm. No, turn on red. Ugh. Okay, so proceeding with process 4. If you will not pass, you will have 10-item exam. 2 mistakes. 2 mistakes. How would you ever pass that one? Either you really, really need to make sure that you get it perfectly, then to have like a leeway of 1 mistake. And it would just be like from 50 to 30 students to like 30, 40 students were already passed the test. Post is 3. And then if you will not pass, you'll be on post is 4, and you will see like, oh my god, we're still like 10 of us. Post is 4. Perfectly, you need to aim to get it perfect, because you only have a leeway of 1 or 2 mistakes. Post is 5. 5 of you left. Like, oh my god. to me and post this 5. Okay, let's take a break. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. 5. You cannot proceed, and you need to really pass it because you cannot proceed to the next topic the next day. You cannot have the pretest. You cannot attend the pretest unless you pass the post. Girl. Lord, that was like, oh man, post is 6, like 3 of you. Well, I didn't experience like until post. I haven't, but some of my friends, because we are waited for them to finish. The support system of, but don't worry, we got your back. We will wait for you, like even like 5 or 6 in the evening. Because we got each other's backs and we need to like cheer each other, like, hey, don't worry, we can still have it. And like next topic, which is we need to again write the whole topic, the next topic, big, huge notepad. Because it needs to, it's like a specific requirement for you to come in and let another like summer car, like very cute Mini Cooper. Mm-hmm. Discuss it. Okay, there are like those bass instructors that like make you understand like why, where where is the major mistake that you really need to learn from the topic, and they help you. But others like, oh, until post test 8, right? Post test 8, and I heard there's others like 8, 9, and 10. Like how? And even uh, aren't they hard to make different types of exam? Right? No, they love making exams. I salute them. Okay, when you get another set, wait for like 10 minutes, get you another post test 6, another like, okay, if you didn't pass again, like post test 7, another set of exam. It's not repeated, right? They think like nursing so easy, and then our school is, ugh, right? You're like one of the best in our area or in our place. If I should have known, I know they're like prestigious nursing school in the Philippines, and they said, no, I know where I came from is one, but there are like higher smart nursing students that came from way like 99 to 100% passing score during the nursing licensure exam, yada yada yada. Anyway, yes, and it will be another modular exam following day. So we need to write again the notebook. So most of us like, hey, we need to gather up. Like me, okay, since you were so devastated, like, okay, let's have dinner. And then while we have dinner, we can like write what is the following topic, and we can somehow talk within our group of friends. This will be the topic for tomorrow. So it will be under gastrointestinal. So the different types of disease, let's say like GERD, like cholecystitis, ulcer, and then the different types of disease and the different types of like signs and symptoms, and what's the treatment, a medical treatment, which is a medicine. Then the nursing, usually the important thing about nursing, not just knowing all of those, but you need to know what are the nursing interventions, which is there's no medicine involved yet. So that will be like the nursing intervention. Like example, let's say we're talking about like anxiety, or we mention, oh my god, there is like another amazing classic car. Look at on my side. Wow. Man, wow, wow. I couldn't say wow. Wow, that's for car shows. Car shows. Yeah, and just like, oh, it's summertime, let's go again. Go ahead and ride up in the highway, parkway. Yes, right? Make sure like it's going. Go to New York, let's go to Manhattan and yeah, show it there. We're back in our garage. Oh. Anyway, where were we again? Yeah, that's a glorious thing about now as college, like never ending pretest and post-test, pretest and post-test, pretest and post-test. And you just couldn't like stop it like Monday through Friday. Imagine like start like 7 a.m. and you finish like 7 p.m. as well. You were not able to finish the pretest. Like luckily, if the topic's like easy, so you need to do like the nursing intervention, which is not involving medication, let's say for pain. So when you assess the pain, what are the nursing interventions? So not including medicine. So nursing interventions are like non-pharmacological or no medicine involved, which can alleviate pain. So most of it, let's say patients that are not moving, so you can like try to reposition them, like position them comfortably, and you can either you can put like hot or cold compress to the specific area. It can alleviate pain. Like massage can also like alleviate pain. As what I mentioned again, some hot and cold, like massage, like to like stretch, turn the patient, all of those. No medicine involved. Okay, and that's a non-pharmacological or nursing intervention that nurses really need to do. And another major one is since you know the patient is in pain, you also need to know the pharmacological intervention for it, which is where the medicines are involved. So when it comes to pain, like, okay, we can give them like mild pain, Tylenol for mild pain. If you always make sure that you need to assess the type of pain first. So the patients that are conscious, you always need to ask them, okay, what's your level of pain from 1 to 10? 1 is the lowest and 10 is like the worst pain ever. And then like 5 would be in the middle. It was like, oh, 1 to 3. So that's like 1 to 3 might be like mild pains. 4 to 6 is moderate pain. And like severe pains like 7. Oh my God, look at that little pink cute BMW. A lot of BMs, huh? Okay, right. And like 8, 9, 10 would be like worst pain. And you can verify or like see within those type of pain what would be the medicine can be given. Like so the doctor would order, oh, because it's like just for mild pain you can give Tylenol. So as per the doctor's order, like in the in MAR, the medication administration record, you need to always inform the doctor like this Tylenol would be given if and only if the pain is mild, between 1 to 3. And then some of the patient like, okay, if it's like 4 to 8, they can have like Percocet. It depends. I don't know, like the doctors. And then like if it's like severe like cancer patients, like they constantly have pain, you can have like Dilaudid, like every I don't know, like hours, 4 hours into bed. So with all of those, the part of being a nurse there is you need to know what are those medications and what are the side effects of those medications so that you will know where or when or what when you will be able to like to intervene. So you need to also always watch out for any symptoms and any like adverse effect that might happen. So again, when we mention pain, so we're asking your patient like, oh, he is going to have some, he's allergic to Tylenol, right? So you need to also make sure that you know like the allergy. Most important one. Also, another most important thing is their allergies. Always don't know allergies or they're allergic to Tylenol. So that's another major thing that a nurse could really need to intervene when you know, like, oh, the patient, doctor, the patient is allergic to Tylenol, and the doctor ordered Tylenol. You, as a nurse, is your biggest responsibility to tell and inform the doctor because honestly, yes, they are doctors. They're busy. They have a lot of patients, and some of them will just like read the chart. They don't even know. So, well, honestly, that's true. They don't know 100%. Like they usually like read the history, but sometimes when they're in a hurry or there are some other like doctors like quite new or like back say like a medical school and they're like doing internship. I don't know. Like yeah. So you as a nurse you really need to be an advocate for your patient. So okay, doctor, so he is allergic to Tylenol. So can we have an alternative medication for that? Okay, okay, sure, yeah, can please just give him more Motrin. So Motrin is or ibuprofen. That is just, another type of pain medication that you can also buy over the counter aside from Tylenol. You can buy in any drugstores like CVS, like Walgreens, and you can easily get it without any prescription from the doctors. However, mostly or most especially Motrin, you need to always inform your patients if they're conscious. Like, please always make sure that you have food before you take this medication because it's a gastric irritant, and those patients have history of ulcers and make it more worse. It can cause bleeding in their gastrointestinal tract, which is you are there to be an advocate. They are in the hospital, like get treated, but like what happened? Like oh, the patient was already like vomiting. Like what happened? Like oh, there was like he vomited like brownish, like dark vomit. So that somehow indicates like dark brown, like dark. It's like blood tinge. Like it also depends on what part and what color. Like you will see also like what part of the specific color of the vomit. Also like somehow it also a little bit indicate where the GI bleeding is happening. So make sure the patient was just there for pain. But the patient get worse because either you don't know that the patient was allergic to Tylenol in the first place, and that's worse. That is like an incident report. Yeah, because number one, you really firstly know the patient's and if they are allergic to specific medications, that's a very big issue. Really watch out for that. Okay, and again with the pain, and you make sure if you give them more trim, if they're sensitive to it, you always need to make sure that you are aware and you need to make sure that what are their reaction to that if they are able to tolerate the medication without any signs and symptoms after if they were relieved. So if you give them tablets, so tablets usually you can reevaluate the pain like after you give the tablet. Okay, so are you still in pain after an hour? Because tablet is like take it orally by mouth. And I'm sorry, I came from night shift a little bit. I don't have coffee. I don't need coffee. I'll be going back tonight again. Um, Yes, for the pain, and then you reassess it after an hour. Or if it's IV, you can reassess like depends on the protocol mostly in the hospital. So either you can reevaluate it after like 15 to 30 minutes if their pain came from 6 or 7 down to like zero pain or like to one. Okay. And reevaluation is really important. Excuse me. Reevaluation and monitoring of the reaction. Wow. I love it when they like turn York, New York, New York. Like number. Yes. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Have the decency to always make a signal light. Okay? Okay. That was that. Was that is a hand? Latinos. Blurred. Are you making a hand signal to just turn to the other side? Why won't you just like move to the right? Or are you just like talking to someone and you're just like reiterating it topic? Okay. What's up? In Latinos, and I'm talking about the the van in front of me. Sleepy. And my drive is usually like an hour to an hour and a half, and worse, like 2 hours, like too much freaking traffic. And like this. So, Lord. There's a very huge red streak in Google Maps. Delayed traffic for I don't know how many minutes. Oh, I'm really so sleepy. I need to like coffee. Tired. What are you doing? Why do you do that? Is there like issue? Or did you make a signal? Or come in? Come in. Make a signal. No one can read you. No one can read your mind, right? Yes, and welcome to United States. If you yourself, if you want to be working here, you need to have a lot of skills to prepare. 'Cause number one, mommy and daddy is no longer here, and Yaya, like driver, is no longer here. Like, oh, cool. Yeah, it's like mommy, mama, daddy, dada. They're no longer there. Like your Yaya, like your nanny, isn't there to cook for you. You need to learn like to cook for yourself. You need to learn how to drive for yourself. But if you want the most easiest, if you don't know how to drive, you can definitely city, just within the city, because everywhere is really accessible with subways, trains, and buses, of course, and even bikes. Yes, like bikes, e-bikes, but I'm not so sure they need to regulate that or they have been regulating it. Mm. Hmm. So, I love New York. Yes, of course, especially Manhattan. Why not? Really, in Manhattan like most, not really like week, every other week is I'm working also like on and off my week, and there's like weekend on and weekend off. No, nursing is 24/7, no weekends, no holidays, no weekends unless you request it or if it's your turn or if it's um oh Lord. I should have I'm really trying to look at that another summer car. Corvette. White Corvette. Wow. Oh. Jesus, 30 minutes of traffic. Law. I need to have coffee. Like even like a small cup. Give me energy. Look at the welcome to traffic, New York City, New York, Manhattan, in and out. Yes, and the beautiful Corvette. Hello there. Oh, oh, crushy, crushy. Oh, mm, X7 BM. Hey, hey. Of course, I love tea, my baby. Tesla, yeah, yeah. Before, like, just oh, VW, German cars, BM, Mercedes. Wow, super luxury. Luxury. Here in your area, it's pretty normal. Everyone can somehow maybe afford it. Well, yeah, why not, right? Welcome to consumerism. No. Okay. Oh my god. Stop it. Well, I'm so tired. Stop it. Stop with the whining. Okay, let's just concentrate. We still have 25 minutes. Right. Yes. Next time, moving forward. I really. Oh, I think that's a Jaguar. Jaguar or is it Porsche? A Jaguar or Porsche, like mini SUV, huh? GT. First Amboy, Ray bus. Uh huh. Oh, what happened? Just like stop. Oh, I got it. Like stopping in the middle of the highway, the parkway. Yeah. I really need to maneuver on my bass music. It's like my music right now a little bit like low. I'm not saying like I don't want you to like hear my music, but please just right now, safety reasons. There, right. What wakes me up? Bass, boost, boom, boom, music in my driving, and I'm so hungry. I still have like 25 minutes. Delayed again. 3 minutes. Okay. All right. Like Alexis, it's just SU service, just normal. Like that one, X6, BMW S6, right? Yeah. X6, X7 BM SUV, pretty normal and common. That is weirdly, that is even way common. Like, yeah, Toyota, Lexus, Mazda. My lips are so dry. I can't concentrate. A solid line. Waking myself up. Yeah, I need to dance. Yes, yes. To the flow of traffic. Yes. Wake you up. Yes. Right, right, right. Yes, this is how to survive driving. And you're like 1 hour normal, 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes driving. Most especially if it's like raining, thunderstorms, like 2 freaking hours on my way to work. And is that my friend? The colleague, I think she just like finished too. If you work in critical care, you don't know if you always have steady patients. If most especially they came from code, and the code started late, like now. Oh, worse, like an hour before your shift. Oh, you really want to go freaking home. But code. And there's a lot of documentation. There's a cold blue, or even like a rapid response, like patient. Darn it! Fuck! I gave you freaking signal. I can't cross now because it's like solid line. Oh. Okay. Before you shift to a lane, always make a signal. At times when you just lately, not really. Like at times, like I want to shift like immediately, but it's like 99%, like just like 0.1%. Because driving etiquette, no one knows. People in your back, drivers in your back, or even your side don't know or can't read what you're planning, like where you're heading. Of course, every single thing, always give a signal. Always give a signal. Always check on your mirrors. Like, fuck, what the fuck? What the fuck? Look at that. Fuck. That. Sorry about that. Welcome to like within New York area. Always. Like, welcome to the highway. Yes. And it's I don't even understand. It's already like 9:30. Maybe that person like woke up so freaking late, and he or she is like 30 minutes late already. So shit late. What's up? Yeah, here's the thing. You were already late. Okay. Why won't you just like risk your life, or risk other people's lives? And you're already late. Just like chill, please. You'll get there. You're already late. Already late. So moving forward, please, right? Just like shift, change, like wake up earlier. And if you woke up around late, like chill. It's your fault, not other people's fault. Like you're driving erratically, like wow, no, dude, like yeah, so fast. Like I'm going to change lanes, like left and right. Like I don't care. Like that person, even though like he or she drive a freaking BM, I what? This is just an observation. When they are in sedan, like I don't really care if you were like driving a you're driving a Mercedes or you drive look freaking I love sedan drivers, really. I know. I came from driving a sedan. Like, ooh, just driving an SUV. Oh no. No, it's just an observation. Like, is it like mentality? Like, when you see, like, is it like power when you are like driving a sedan? Like, wow, dude, I drive a BM, I drive a Mercedes. The yes, the horsepower is like this, bro. Right. I guess like I'm already like a mommy. You need to really like be on the defensive side of it. Defensive driver. But actually it's not like always. Like that's just what I notice. Mostly like sedan. And also honestly sedan is way cheaper. I'm saying like they're acting cheap as well. Uh, when you're driving, you really need to look at that. Even that's even like an SUV. It's not really like an SUV or a sedan driver anymore. Really just like mentality. Okay, overall, just telling is just an observation. But overall, if you are driving, especially in the United States, like left lane, always left lane. As you can see right now, because of traffic, it should be like a fast lane. So you should safely be in the middle. But weirdly, this is somehow considered technically fast lane. But this lane is towards an exit also. This lane is an exit towards my exit. We'll know a little bit later. But it's still like a mile away. But this is just like pretty safe because it's just like 1 mile away, 1 mile left to my exit. And for me, that's just like my indication. Like once it's like 1 mile or below, I somehow like try to maneuver yourself. Like if especially if you're driving, like you're in the middle. Driving in the middle is the safest. Right. Pretty safe. Yes, another toy car, Audi this time. Luxury Audi convertible. Yes, A5. Like that gorgeous van. Just turn to the side, turn to the other side, turn to the other lane without any signal. Those are my lovely friends. Mm, mm. After all of those, it was just like 10 minutes. I still have like 50. And my tummy is so gargling. And my lips is fried. Excuse me. have my headphones on. I need to have like freaking music in my ears, so I will not be sleepy. You will see me like that, wiggling here and there. It helps me with the drive. Now straight my back. This is what I'm saying. Like this is my exit. Going to the hills, the heights. Yes. I wish live near workplace. Well, honestly, like beforehand, before great opportunity and going back to the critical care. Um, my facility or my hospital was really near. Not like really near, like two cities, like small cities. Oh, ew! What was that? Is that a deer? That's really scary. Man, it's a little bit traumatic. Like, like look at you. I told you I'm shifting. Beam, beaming, and signaling. Yes. All right. Oh, when you turn like signal, always like count like give yourself like 3, 5 seconds. Like you are planning. Always like plan a little bit ahead. Okay. Like if you're trying to like turn to the other lane, to the left lane, or the right lane, always turn the signal first. Not like signal and then turn. But if like, people like they won't understand you within like a split-second change. I know there are people doing it, but please avoid that because that can really risk not just like your life, but other people's lives. You need to be sensitive on not just and not being selfish, like, oh, because I'm in a hurry like this and that. Yes, you need to be in a hurry. Yes, I understand. But again, if you're late, like, well, just chill. You're already late. It's your fault. Step it. And next time I'm moving forward, what would you need to do? Wake up early and do the yada. But that's easy to say. Yeah, as long as there's like an allowance within work. So if there's like an ultimatum in your work, I'm sorry. More going forward. Excuse me and thank you for being so. Yes. Night shift is 12 hours. So basically you need to wake up if it's like an hour first drive, you like 4:30 or 5, the worst. And yourself in an hour and 30 minutes or an hour away, 1 hour to travel. Give yourself like a minute because there's always, especially you're going to a highway. All right, last quarter, last 10 minutes, last 10 minutes, last 10 minutes. I need to wake myself up because whew, yes. Berkeley, here. Berkeley. All right. Whew. almost near. Right. Give yourself a signal ahead. Like you need to like 0.1 to whatever miles. Signal first so that the one in your back and the one in the side can see where you're heading. Either they might also like change lane. You might be on the same lane and you're targeting the same lane. That will be worse. Okay. My AC is in blast cold right now. It helps me wake you uppy. Right. That's yours. Hey, give it. Hey, there you go. Damn it, fuck! Why won't you give yourself a signal way freaking ahead? Why wouldn't you just like stop immediately? Like, oh, 5 minutes left. Oh, he's a automatic car. So, so, but yes, it was one of my first cars. So it was from our grandfather. She, and then to her uncle, and then for to us. Me and my cousins, we drove it, and then I was the one who had it like for I don't know 5 years until I when I was like in college. Since but I don't drive it because it's so noisy. If you want to go to like a concert or like you want to go to a bar, and then everyone will know that you arrived. You arrived like oh chugga, 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 chugga. What? Right? Here comes the VW ladies. And oh goodness, there was like one incident like this, like type of area, like a hilly part, like this going down is good, but like climb it up, like especially like when you're in the highway and you're going to like heights. This type of area, hilly area, good luck. You need to like push the bottom, push it down, and push before like easily just drive, right? Just go have it on drive mode. You need to push and hold the specific button, and you need to push it down and then push it forward. And every single time you need to push it down and push it first gear and push it down to second gear, third gear, and then your foot will be like shifting from gear, blah 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 blah. Oh, never would I ever do that again. Oh, I just want to go now. I'm so tired. Mm. Okay, 1 mile more. Minutes. A plane. Yeah, that was weird. I was just seeing like I was like 52 minutes and then oh look at that cutie baby. He's driving a bike. That's so cute. I wanna have my polo drive a bike. Like pretty scared, but I think he really wants it. Yes, welcome to our. Oh, welcome. Railroad crossing. Much as I really want to go home so quickly. Oh, that's the thing. Like, if you're really frequently in a hurry, it will just make you. You go. That's quite quick. Good job. Wait until it's like fully safe. Pull up, and then no more red. Slowly, 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 slowly. There you go. You're safe. Okay. No more flashing red. So thanks everyone for accompanying me on my way home. Our minimum of an hour drive, minimum of 1 hour drive to 1 hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours spent on the traffic. But luckily, we're just like 1 hour and like what 10 minutes. Perfect. Yes, and there is this are amazing Bank of America, all the banks, Chase, Citibank, and one of my favorite grocery, Stop and Shop. Every day is fresh. Mm, Alrighty. Stop and Shop. I want to buy something, but I'm just like tired. Oh, and later is our little teacher's appreciation. And there you go. They're like pedestrian. Whoa. Like 10. Is like have 5. To yield to pedestrian. Always. Always. Even though there's no such thing as pedestrian lane, right? Just like a bike lane or bike lane. And there's Rita's. I'll see you again later, Rita's. Because my son's teachers, grade school teachers, are going to sell ice cream. Uh, uh, they're going to buy some ice cream. They're the one who like selling ice cream. So we can't wait to see you, beloved teachers. Thanks for everything you do for our kids. Right. So they have a specific schedule, like after school, I guess, like from 3:30, like be Mr. or Miss like this, and then 4 to 4:30, my aunt's teacher was selling ice cream, Maritas, and it's like a fundraising, a little bit like collaboration with Ritas and our school. So there will be all of them instead of those, excuse me, staff the ice cream from like 30 to like 7 p.m. It'll be 30 minutes per teacher. Yes. We'll be sleeping. Uh-huh. Right? And our parking. Thanks everyone. Now I'm parking and I will just sleep. Mm-hmm. I need to wake up a little bit early to participate and buy some ice cream for the teachers and kids. Thanks everyone. Thanks, Bella.